This week we're talking biology, largely. Most of the rest of the class is largely about how gender is influenced by and expressed in society and the environment. But there are some biological differences between males and females. No big surprise. But there are some really interesting ways that biology can get things wrong when it comes to sex. For example, did you know that it's possible for someone to be born looking like a female with female genitalia, but then enter puberty and suddenly the genitalia and body become masculinized from testosterone, and the person ultimately ends up looking like a male and identifying as a male? That's a pretty intense switch, and it's all due to biology. It's not transgender, it's intersex. There's a great video this week to watch that tells the story of many intersex individuals. Perhaps it's never even occurred to you before that a baby could be born without being clearly a male or a female, but that's the sexual dimorphism fairy tale, that this idea that there are only two forms of humans, male and female, and there's never any deviation from that. It's not true. There are many forms that fall somewhere in the middle between 100% biologically male and 100% biologically female. Sometimes someone is intersex because something went wrong with hormones. Maybe the person's body in utero didn't respond to masculinizing androgens, so even though the person is XY and has internal male genitalia, their body looks female. Hormones are very powerful and very important. And when we're talking about gender, we often think about the main hormone for males, which is testosterone, and the main hormone for females, which is estrogen. But as you'll learn, everyone has both of these hormones. It's just that males typically have more testosterone than females, and females typically have more estrogen than males. But because we, as a society, like to think about specific hormones as being male or female, it becomes tempting to use those hormones to explain behaviors that we think are related to gender. Oh, those boys are being really aggressive. Well, that's just all the testosterone. Or, oh, she's super emotional right now because she's getting her period. Must be all those crazy female hormones. But how much of this is actually supported by science? What role do hormones really play in aggression and PMS? The explanations are certainly not going to be as straightforward as you'd probably like. I can say that much.